course the software changes today when we want to go live.
Was this what they were trying to tell you yesterday?
I think we're live. It says we are. It says testing. Waiting for broadcast to be published. Look at my phone. Are we? Does it say we are? Finally.
It said on the bottom you were.
Okay, sweet. Well, Mechanical Dad is back. There he is. Over there. What up, Ray? Jose, dude, what up? How's it going? We're just chilling today. Bailey, what's up, dude? Yes, you're live. Sweet. Yeah, I'm using OBS and they did like some weird like update with software. Color's a little bit too dark. There we go. Sweet. Holy cow, what's up? Sean, what's up, dude? How's it going? Here, you can get a little bit more intimate with us here. Make him the focus.
No, let's not make him.
There you go. Lucky Dad kept his hair. Yeah, I'm done with hair. Like my hair is on the way out, so I had to get a prescription. Gentlemen, Dan, what's up, dude? We're hanging out. You should go put on your mustache for Dan. For Dan, the CEO.
And the hair, or just the mustache?
Gabriel, what's up? Josh, what's the deal with the COPPA? Yeah, so basically there's a little button on the dashboard side of YouTube, and you say, this content is made for children, or this content is not made for children. And I'm pretty sure it's like, my content is not aimed at children. Like, little kids can't work at Google, and so, I mean, like, I guess they could, but you guys get it. And if you publish content that could be perceived as like for children, then you can get fined. Dad, you raised a good son. Just know that.
Yeah, he does pretty good.
We do okay. Love the Day in the Life Software Engineer. Couldn't stop laughing. We spent a lot of time on that. We're probably, so after this live stream, we're gonna do a Zoomer Boomer video. Even though technically I'm not a Zoomer, it's just a better meme that way. Love the start of the video. Thanks. Great job, Dan. Good work, Dan. Someone left a comment on that video where they were like, you should make a mockumentary of a day in the life of a CEO. And so he's going to be a CEO, and he's going to do all the things that he dislikes about being about CEOs in business. Your dad's a natural. Yeah, I think he's dealt with that. What do you spend the most money on? Probably my mortgage and his rent. That'd be the main. My alarm is going off. My room. You hear it? Can you go unplug it? I'll go do it. You can hold the string. Are you good?
You can hold the string.
Okay. Your dad is a surprisingly amazing actor. I think he does a good job. You're having a good evening, Daniel. Hope you're having a good evening. Well, it's 11:59 here. We're gonna film a little video after this, but it's my live day, so figured we go live. I was gonna do it this morning. It was just gonna be me, but I thought it'd be more fun since he comes over around this time. Dogs. How are you guys? How's your Friday, right? Hope you guys are doing swell. Let me know if you like the quality. I'm using my new camera, my Pocket 6K that I got. Cherish these moments. We do our best. We do our best and give each other a hard time while we do it. Your dad does look like Kevin Sorbo. See, you are Kevin Sorbo.
How do you figure?
I think it's just the hair down the middle, because he's got that butt crack hair.
It doesn't have to be. That's just how it is.
You know, the hair that goes down is the butt crack hair.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, Jose?
I don't have to do a swoop over, so.
You should go straight back like me. Try it.
Long. That's all it does.
Mechanical Dad's back. I'm sorry, coding's not for me. Just want to say thanks for the time and insight you gave while I tried. I mean, coding is a good tool to have, I think, in general, but you don't have to do coding as a job, you know. not that big of a deal. Like, it's a good skill. You can sell stuff. You can make apps. You can make a startup. You can do lots of stuff. My hair is nutty. What do you think I should emphasize on a resume to get an internship with no relevant work experience? Don't go for internships. No $50. Thank you, Sean. Wow. Holy crap. Keep the great content. Well, we're going to do our best. Holy crap. Well, there it goes. Thank you so much. Have you guys ever bouldering climbed? He has a bad shoulder.
Want to?
Yeah,
I
I think he'd be down to do it.
Try.
I think. Are you down to go paragliding?
I'll try.
He'll try. He's physically limited with like his which arm is it? Your left one. So you can't like raise your arm like above your head really, with weight.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't lift.
Not much.
Yeah.
No.
Please do more car and home maintenance videos. They were very helpful.
Well, I will try. The car ones are a little difficult, no garage or anything, so I'm kind of limited on that one. All the other home stuff I can do.
We had this series idea for his channel where it would, will it fly? And so we just take objects and see if we can make them fly, like with RC parts. Like a hairdryer has an engine and strap some wings onto it. Or like see if we can make a drone out of computer fans. My grandpa gets his kneecaps replaced all the time. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's terrible. That
sounds painful.
Well, all the time sounds like regularly occurring. Like,
yeah.
That's tough. How did it happen when you hurt your shoulder?
Paintball. We played paintball when he was young. We played paintball, and I did a diving hide in the grass thing, and that was it. That's all it took. Something stupid.
He just ran and slid across the mud and
Yeah.
pulled his shoulder.
That was
Tore
it.
his rotator cuff.
I think it'd be more dramatic than that, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it's always like the little things. Like I wasn't doing anything
No.
really particularly dangerous.
No.
Just like broke. I hope you guys are having a good Friday, by the way. Here's some F's for you. Well, you can't spam. Don't spam because YouTube has like bugs and like people got banned for spamming. So I'm just gonna do one Keanu. But I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Thanks for being here. I don't know what. It's no real like value-added stream. I just figured we would talk since he was in the last video. Gotta go. We'll watch later. Thank you again, Sean. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Question for Mechanical Dad. You like living in Utah?
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever seen a wild mountain lion?
We saw a glimpse of one when we were hiking one day, me and him.
The thing was like a.
Yeah, it was a small dog, or not a small dog.
It was a big
dog. Yeah, a long brown tail.
So was he a mechanic? He's a lot of different things. He's like jack of all trades on the hands-on side, and I'm like the jack of all trades of the technology side of things. Still celebrating on my end. Got 2 weeks notice earlier the week. Accepted a new senior engineer position. That's dope, dude. Congratulations. There's enough for Sodo for you. Hey, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for streaming. Well, thanks for being here. I mean, trying to answer some questions. And we thought about like I've been thinking about podcasts, but again, I don't know where I would start or what topics I would have and how often I would do it. Zoomer and Boomer go hunting and fishing video. Oh, God. No, see, that would just be him fishing all day, and me like, okay, we have to go back now and like release the video. No, we'll just fish for like 3 more months. Did you ever have any plastic surgery?
No.
To get those smooth looks.
No, all natural.
An aspiring web dev was wondering if you had a portfolio. I don't have a portfolio page because my domain expired after like 2 weeks on my last job because I wasn't looking for a new job really. So it just expired. You look so good at your age.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just naturally gifted, I guess. I don't know. Just lucky.
And then Aaron, what's up, man? Aaron? Real Pana, how's your day, dude? We're good. My day's a little slow. I was just looking up like camera stuff and whatnot. Did you get any demonetization from YouTube for the airsoft stuff? Nope. Everything's still good, but I don't know if YouTube has purposely like suppressed the video, or my thumbnail's not good, or people were misled. So I had changed the thumbnail a few times. Love your dad. He loves you as well.
That video was just made in fun.
It was fun. Like, imagine watching an action movie, but apparently you can't. I don't know. I don't know. I think the thumbnail for this live stream, it's okay. Background's not great. True crime with a corporate tech angle. Sounds like demonetization on the way. Whoa, Eric. Holy crap! Thank you. Thank you for the 5-0. That's nuts. Thank you so much. Supposed to be payday for you, not for me, man. Reach and drop out. I've never listened to him. That is looking good while Josh is rotting quietly. I mean, my hair's on the way out, so you're not wrong. At least he still has hair. Noise gate is too high. Okay, hold on. Is this any better? Any better at all? Attack, maybe bring the attack down a little bit. There we go. This should be better. Eric. No, you. Thanks, man. You guys seen Elon Musk revealing the cyberpunk? Yeah, I saw that. And then they threw the rock at the glass and it wasn't supposed to break. What's the secret to a full head of hair?
Genetics, I guess. I'm just lucky. It does run in half the family and the other half not. So I guess I got the not part.
This half.
Otherwise, it would have been gone by now.
People really hate startups. Basement. Do they hate start? I mean, I don't know. I just thought I don't have anywhere to go film a skit, and I don't know anybody that's going to let me use their office because they don't want, their company to look. Even though I wouldn't show the company, I just didn't have anywhere else to film it, so it didn't seem too out there to film in some house because startups have started in people's garages before.
People's kitchens, places.
Is film coming in? I don't know. Maybe next week. We're gonna do the thing where he's like a micromanaging CEO, a day in the life of a complete micromanaging CEO, because I'm sure you've had plenty of experience with that.
A little bit.
What do you think of making money in a way where you can showcase muscles that you work for as be a dancer? Yeah, go for it, man. You do you. Coding, but it's really hard not to get lonely. By the strict culture, I think it'd be nice to work in a corporate cringe company. I think it's just your personality type. For people that like to, for extroverts, I guess it could be good, right? But I think a majority of software people are probably not extroverts. That's why they're software people, not sales or like event managers and stuff. But there's always exceptions. Actually, I took the little Myers-Briggs test in like an official way, like yesterday, and then my dad took it like 2 days ago. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm just gonna take the noise gate off. There's gonna be a little bit of white noise, but this should be better. How's the... There we go. This should be better. I just didn't want there to be like too much ambient noise in the background. What happened? 3. Thank you, C-Hash.
Sash_developer donated $3. Hi Mechanical's dad. Why do cranes always pop up out of nowhere?
What? Why does what always pop out of nowhere?
I didn't get to what popped out.
What was the message? I can't see it. I'm looking for it. It should have popped up. You look exactly the same. I'm actually adopted. Pretty sure. I heard you fine before. I'll get a little more ASMR then. What happened to your dad's lip? You got in a fight.
He's got the dog scratched me.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we? How long to go from zero coding, computer science background, to self-teaching, become a software engineer at FANG or Big Four unicorn companies? I have no idea. They don't care about computer science degrees. Apple has said they don't care about computer science. Google has said they don't care about computer science degrees. Most of the big companies don't care. It's just algorithms to get through the door. But I've never worked there, so... Alright. There we go. A little better now. It's just a little bit white noisy. That's what I was trying to prevent. This is why I have headphones on most of the time. Should have figured out these things before I went live. What kind of production quality is this? Mechanical Dad, you'd be a good villain in the next 007 film.
A villain? I can play a villain. I can play a bad guy. I'm a natural bad guy.
Natural bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
When my dad took the test, he got the INTJ, which is the architect. And then when I did it, I got the INTP, which is the logician. I thought my dad was going to be like the crafter or whatever, the mechanic or the engineer or something, but he wasn't.
Well, that is engineer, the architect. That's
no, but there's another one called that.
Oh.
Where the people just like build things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll put some music on to kind of cover up the white noise. Just give me a second. Mechanical Dad, favorite food?
Favorite food, steak.
Steak. But what kind of steak? What cut of steak?
Filet mignon steak.
Is it just a fancy steak?
Yeah, well, it's just tender, and that's the one I enjoy.
I knew you were INTP. Yeah, actually, after reading it, it makes me realize that, like, okay, I'm pretty opinionated, and I can see why people are like, you're so blah, blah, anti-people and stuff. It's like, I just try to solve problems. Like, literally, the description of the INTP, one of the blurbs is like, social events, work meetings, and micromanagement are unwelcome burdens. Like, I was like, yeah, makes sense. So do you freelance? I freelance, no, like for myself. I don't like go out to other companies and stuff. How much can you binge? Like 230. What language is Nightbot programmed in? I have no idea. It's just an add-on that you can get. Chicken fried steak or chicken fried chicken, Dad?
Chicken fried chicken.
And waffles?
Never had it with waffles.
That sounds pretty good. Dad, do you miss working?
No.
Why would you miss that?
Not in that aspect, no.
Medium rare for your steak?
Just medium. Medium.
How much can you bench?
I have no idea. Not a lot with one arm.
Josh's dad, how'd you get into development? He doesn't know how to code. I thought about doing a series where I teach him how to code. You guys should build something together. So the skills that I have and the skills that he have are like very different. They don't really go together too often. I'm not very mechanically inclined, even though I have a mechanical engineering degree. Like at all. Nor am I really interested in that kind of stuff. Like I don't like, cars aren't very interesting, and he loves that kind of stuff, like tinkering and soldering, and like that's not fun for me really. Pellet smoker or wood smoker? The real question.
Wood smoker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many free sub sandwiches did you get so far? 4. I don't go, they're huge. The sub sandwiches are huge. It's a lot of carbs. It makes me sleepy. Raise your blood sugar real quick. High glycemic.
Up the street?
Yeah.
Those are huge sandwiches.
They're small children. Like
Monsters.
they're literally like that big.
Yes.
A corn dog maker? No. Does Dad go to the gym with you or alone? Dad does not hit the gym. I try to convince him to come with me, but he...
Naturally athletic.
Any tips for keeping the user watching your video to increase watch time? Yeah, you can ask questions at the beginning. Don't put an intro at the beginning. I've started to change that. I used to put my intro at the very beginning of the video, but now I just show some of the video and then play the intro. I might just remove it altogether, but... yeah. Build a robot. He wants to build a drone. That's what he's obsessed with right now. His current obsession is I'm going to build a human-powered, like a human...
Manpower.
Not manpowered, but like
manpower, no.
a drone big enough to carry a person.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do.
Yes.
From what I found, people who code aren't good at mechanical stuff and vice versa. Yeah, pretty much. He's very hands-on. Like, he's like, has to be turning wrenches and like tinkering with stuff with his hands, and I'm more like, I saw problems up here and then I try to like express them in some way that's not mechanical. I don't know. Show us the website you made for the sub shop. They need to wait, what? Just turn the volume up a bit. Okay, hold on. I'll just bring it a little closer. Your dad is cooler than you. That's true. Ducati or a Ninja for a bike?
Probably Ducati.
He's not a bike person. He's a car person. He builds the drone, you code it. That doesn't sound super fun. I would rather build a plane. I just don't think drones are very feasible for human transportation because they can't glide.
They don't have to glide.
Yeah, but if you lose one engine, you're done. It's like a helicopter. You can't glide.
To that.
You cannot glide in a drone.
No, I bet.
If the power goes out, in an airplane, you can glide. You have a chance.
And what's the solution?
You want to shoot a parachute?
That's correct.
And just impact on the ground. Okay.
You won't impact with a parachute.
This is what it's like off camera. We just go back and forth.
There's an emergency parachute that deploys, so there's no problem with crashing. It's already taken care of.
Happy Friday, what up? Patreon link is broke, I know. Hello, Hercules. Yeah, you do look like Kevin Sorbo.
He's probably as old as I am, maybe a little older actually.
What kind of car person are you? A muscle or import car?
Muscle. Yeah.
Hey, doggo. You okay? Are you getting the Cyberpunk Elon Musk? I don't have that. No, that's expensive. That's crazy money. I'm not rich. Auto rotation just like a helicopter.
No, it doesn't have auto rotation. It has an emergency parachute.
That was his idea. Auto rotation is not enough to glide, really.
No, that's helicopters, and that's too
Sound like husband and wife. That's because... So loud. I thought I changed that. Just tipped $2. Thank you. There we go. Okay. When can we expect the new corporate cringe video? Probably tomorrow. I have some videos I want to show my dad for Zoomer and Boomer.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, but we'll film it today, and I'll edit it, and then Tomorrow's Saturday. You try and take the day off?
It's the weekend.
See, I'm not working tomorrow.
I can't make the what flies if I'm not at home doing something.
The gyrocopter, yeah, but he's like obsessed with drones. Like he doesn't. You have another short film in the works? Not in the works. We have an idea, which is like a day in the life of a corporate cringe CEO. I've never seen one of those before. A day in the life of a CEO. That's what we'll call it.
With Dan?
With Dan. What's your last name going to be?
You didn't give me a last name? You gave me a last name on the video, didn't you?
No, you were just Dan.
Oh, I thought you had a last name.
With 2 N's. Gotta be unique.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Mach-E Mustang? I don't know what that is.
An electric Mustang?
Oh.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard about it.
What's a good set of skills to have these days? Marketing, sales, and your ability to build something, whether that is like mechanical, like with like hardware, or digital products, or like applications, like software applications. Those are the best 3 skills to have. If you have sales, but you don't know how to market, that's, not good. If you have marketing, but you don't have sales, that's not good. If you have marketing and sales but no product, now you got to work for somebody and sell someone else's product and hope to get your commission, which is a percentage. It's just marketing, sales, and a product. Your ability to create a product. Those are the top 3. That's why software is so up there for me. Josh, tell your dad, we should all go to the range.
The range?
You want to go to the range? It's just down the road.
The shooting range?
Don't say that on the stream. Please don't get me demonetized. I'm sorry, YouTube. That's why I said the range.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
You don't say that. You got to play by the rules.
Okay.
Dan McHammer, Dan McDan. That'd be good.
Dan McDan? I don't look Irish or anything.
Running fast. Great skill to have in case of apocalypse. I'm pretty sure in the apocalypse there's like no people left. So you're just assuming that you'd be one of those people that's left, right? That's mighty high of you. Is it windy up there on your high horse of automatically surviving the apocalypse? When we get solid state batteries, you can finally build your drone. I'm pretty sure he's gonna. Patrick, you know how it goes. Dad, is chivalry dead?
I have to be careful with that one.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that one. Great bait, mate. He's learning. I think your father is a good actor. You're a pretty good actor.
Am I? I never
Emmy
took
nominee.
anything in class. Well, I played Merlin in a play one year.
Really?
Elementary school. Yeah, I did.
I never knew that.
I did. I got 2 shows too, afternoon and evening.
Did you have to sing?
No, just talk.
Oh.
I was Merlin.
I live in France. We have the option to get our diplomas from a 2-year degree to a 5-year, either by taking classes or doing an internship and get paid, which I would get paid ASAP and then drop out for tech.
Yeah, take the money.
Drone videographer for inspiration. No, I can't show him drone stuff because then he won't stop talking about drone stuff. I'm like, we gotta focus on this right now. He's like, yeah, but I'm gonna, I got the design. I'm like, well, we don't have enough money for that.
I'm working on it.
We're working on it. He wants to build human flight thing. That's his dream.
It's just personal flight. That's
Personal
all.
flight is what he likes.
Like a jetpack, only just sitting down. But a jetpack's pretty cool, actually.
What's the funniest one-liner joke you know? All my one-liner jokes are probably dad jokes, I used to tell dad jokes a lot, actually. But then he quit listening. So stupid.
What?
So terrible.
Oh, the same joke you said yesterday. Yeah, I get it.
He doesn't do dad jokes. What up, Rashad? Boot camp cringe. I don't want to do all the boot camps out there. Well, I mean, none of them work with me. I've already messaged all the boot camps. None of them wanna interact with me because I ask really hard questions. I'm like, okay, well, explain the pricing model to me. Okay, now explain why you're teaching this instead of this. Okay, now explain how you stay competitive without a guarantee. Okay, now explain it for real instead of just PR, right? And then they just shut down. And they I ask really hard questions, so they just Did you ever come back to Finland after? No, I got to renew my passport, and I don't think you even have a passport.
No passport.
Yeah. Would your dad enjoy doing how to build tutorial videos? Yes. So that's why we have the series idea, which is like Will It Fly, where we take everyday objects and try to make them fly in RC forms, like Flight Test, but instead of building RC things, you make like a hairdryer the power source, like the fan power source for like an airplane or something, you know? Like that dude did with a leaf blower. He made a leaf blower fly. So I was like, okay, we should do this more often with anything that like produces any sort of thrust or has any power, just make it fly. Where's the mustache of Mechanical Dad? It's on my table somewhere.
I can go get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Should I get it?
Yeah, go get the get up.
And the hair?
Yeah.
Or just the mustache?
No, go get the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, bring Dan. We need Dan.
Dan?
Yeah, go get
let me
Dan.
Go see if Dan's around. I don't know. It's Friday. He comes in late on Friday.
Comes in on late. He doesn't have to come in. He's CEO. Will It Fly? Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Will It Fly? That would be fun. He likes RC stuff a lot. So I've had a bunch of ideas of just taking him to the RC store and just letting him buy whatever he wants. And then see if he can, you know. The video of the old guy who built himself a mini helicopter. Yeah, I've seen that one, I think. When are we going to see an old pic of Fat Josh? You can go to bodybuilding.com and find me, and you'll see a bunch of cringeworthy stuff. I put them in videos. I don't have that many because I wasn't excited about getting my picture taken when I was a big boy. How tall is your dad? He's like 5'11". I'm taller than him.
Powering off.
How to build a treehouse, although I'm 29 years old. Yeah, he's always building things. I remember one time I was in here editing a video and I walked outside and my entire backyard just had like targets everywhere because he took the airsoft and he just like made a complete range in my back. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, those are my Tupperware bowls. He's like, oh, they make great targets. What are you doing, you know? Is your dad 6'12"? No. I wish this was a little... Oh, God. So bad.
So, Josh, how's it going today?
Did you get those TPS reports done?
I've got some reports that need done this weekend. If you'll just go ahead and stay.
So...
Yeah, got to work Saturday, get these TPS reports done, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I knew I could count on you.
I knew I could, yeah. You don't even get a chance to respond, and they're just like, I knew I could, like, wait, what? You're processing the situation. Yeah, so we had a short film idea of a day in the life of a CEO where my dad is the CEO of that embodies everything that he dislikes about corporate, which would be absolutely hilarious because then I could film it, set up all the camera angles. Because in the last film, we had to like take turns with the camera, and so it took longer. But this would be like, you know, he just acts. It'd be funny. Office Space, yeah, pretty much. Your dad is such a troll. Yep.
A troll.
Does he get paid? Do I get paid overtime?
No, it's salary, son.
It's salary. Sorry about that. Man, this is a quality stream. Thanks for being here, chat. I thought about doing a Twitch stream where I teach my dad how to play some video games. Well, I mean, he knows how to play video games, but not really on PC, really. Or like VR or something. Brian, $2, thank you. I worked with Zoomers, and none of them had any idea what Office Space... Yeah, it's sad. Sad state of affairs. When you haven't reached corporate world yet, you think that Office Space is like a comedy movie, you know? Or drama. And then once you get to the state of corporate, of working in corporate, you realize it's a documentary. It's just a documentary. Killer stash.
Thank you. I worked hard.
So gross. Absolutely gross. Is your mom blonde? I think she has brown hair.
Mm-hmm.
What is something embarrassing your son doesn't want us to know?
I don't know.
That's a good answer.
Don't know anything.
I don't know if I have anything embarrassing. I'm a pretty transparent person. Thoughts on solo entrepreneurs who call themselves CEO? Yeah, I think anyone can call themselves any title they want. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a way to put you on the pay scale. I think it's kind of cringe, to be honest. I think it's a little cringe. You're like, I'm CEO of this company. And it's like, you just work for yourself. Like, CEO makes sense if you have like a big company with like, I would say like 7 people up, maybe 5, 6, 7 people. It doesn't really make sense to, you're CEO, but you're also the marketer, but you're also the developer of the product, but you're also sales, but you're also customer support, like owner, founder. I think founder works for just like one-man bands.
How about just boss?
Yeah, I don't know. The people just like, it's a buzzword, so people use it. Technically, I'm CEO of Grind Rail, LLC.
It's just a title.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like your dad is censoring himself there. Were you censoring yourself on the embarrassment question?
No, I don't really know of anything.
Would you say if you did?
If I knew something, but I don't know of anything really.
Good answer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the CEO of Me Incorporated. Yeah, exactly. Where's your wig? Which one?
Brian wig?
Brian? I think Brian's in the other room. Dad, take over.
Dad?
Take the wheel.
Hey, Dan just came in to visit, you know. Make sure I get you on Saturday's working schedule.
Where's my wig?
In your room, maybe?
You are in my room.
Well, we're coming up with ideas for the video, so that's why we're streaming today. That took a long time to come up with that. Several days of filming. You guys type so fast. Trained him well, thank you. He does it himself.
What did I do?
Trained you well.
Hold on.
There's Brian.
Good evening, I'm the lead developer. You can see my... There we go. Wait, hold on. Gotta get that out of there. Okay, alright. I hope you guys are well. Doing swell. Dad took the wheel. Do you like working on cars?
I'd rather do other things. I did that for years.
Close the door. Do you have an exciting weekend? Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow?
I guess I'm working on something that flies.
What's your first idea? That was my idea was the hairdryer. If some dude can make a leaf blower fly, you can make a hairdryer fly.
Well, yeah.
Any reviews of Ford versus Ferrari? I don't know. We haven't seen it. My dad hasn't even seen Avengers Endgame yet.
No.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. Oh, I showed my dad... I showed my dad the voice changer yesterday, and he would just like laugh until he was crying. Have the little voice mod. It's like,
you want a popsicle? I got a whole cellar full of popsicle. Just come on in. Just reach in the box. Just tug on it a little bit. There you go. That's a sponge.
that's how you get demonetized on YouTube. Tell your dad to make a one wheel. Can I buy Hunterly.io? If the price is right. Your dad looks like our head of development.
I knew I'd fit in there somewhere.
Signed up to Shudder. What is Shudder?
Shudder's a movie thing.
Terrence, what up, dude? Why do I always put Grind Rail on titles? It looks kind of weird. Because that's my business. Everyone says, is Grinder eel? This is what they always put in the comments. One guy, it's just with like the emoji, with the tears, the joy emoji. They're like, oh. Josh is the biggest real. I don't know about that, Jordan. I just try to keep it transparent. Mika says, hello, Josh, and Josh's dad in Finnish. It took me a second. I was like, wait, I understand that. What does that say?
You can read that?
Did Josh play air tea parties as a kid?
Wait, what?
Did I do tea parties as a kid?
Tea parties, definitely not.
Definitely not. I was playing with action figures, my dude. G.I. Joes. Batman, specifically, was not a G.I. Joe, but he was my G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Batman, Spider-Man. This mustache is dying.
I actually thought that's probably better if the mustache does die. Don't worry about it. You can take that creepy
You think?
creepy thing off. Yeah.
So the caterpillar has...
It's gross. Take it off. It's going to turn into a butterfly and fly away in a second.
I'm trying to give handlebars.
Take that caterpillar
or
off.
something, but it's looking pretty rough there.
How you grow a mustache that grows sideways?
Yeah, that's that's a problem. It is a problem.
Dimitri, come to Finland. I gotta renew my passport, my dude. Any life advice from your pops? Pops, take the wheel.
Life advice from your pops. I don't do what you want. Do what makes you happy.
No,
No.
that's terrible life advice.
Do what makes you happy?
Yeah.
Why? You get paid for what makes you happy.
Yeah, because that doesn't normally happen. Those things don't go hand in hand.
Well, you have to make that happen.
Okay, so that's the life advice part that they need to fill in the gap.
Oh, well, yeah, you got to make that part happen, but...
If you want to get paid doing something that makes you happy, that's You, what's up, man? Are you back in LinkedIn? I've been back on LinkedIn for quite some time.
Oh, that hurt.
You look like a manager who refused to change his ways.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be Dan.
You look like a crooked politician. That's funny. Your dad should consider doing a separate YouTube channel teaching. He has one. He just hasn't posted it in a while.
No, it's been a little while.
I'll link it here in the chat. You can go check it out. He has like 4,000 subs or something.
It was doing okay.
He was doing good. Then he had to take care of some medical stuff. You know how it goes. Here's his channel.
Family issues.
Family stuff.
We even had a death.
I get that it's your business, but if the title looks like a normal YouTube title, the videos might do better. I don't know. I think the hashtag lets you search it up, but I could consider taking it off. Most of the time it's at the end, so you don't really see it. Oops. Come to Germany. That'd be cool. I'd like to go to Germany. Never been there.
No, I'd like to see Germany.
Germany would be cool. Brian, where did you go to school? I went to MIT, guys. I'm basically MIT. My real name's Sid, but everyone just makes fun of me and they call me Sid the Sloth. So I changed my name to be Brian with a corporate voice instead. So that way, no one makes fun of my speech impediment that sometimes slips out. But it's all right because I've mastered the art of corporate. It's like schizophrenia. It's bad. I shouldn't be able to do that. I think I would do well on a Kit Boga stream. Is your dad retired? We just kind of work together. It's like none of the jobs that he would work for will hire him now because he's too old.
It's a lot.
Not because you're too old, just because the company thinks that you're too old.
Hey.
Why would they spend money to train you and give you what you want for money when they can hire some student that wants to work 100 hours a week?
Yeah.
And pay them peanuts
Yeah.
for the opportunity to be thankful to work 100 hours a week.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason.
That would be a good one.
I like the dad-son bonding. We hang out a lot and make videos and stuff a lot. Bipolar? No, it's just... Nah, I think I'm pretty stable. Imagine having fun. Imagine getting paid to have to make fake startups. What is life? It's pretty awesome. Life is it's an interesting place where it's at right now, and I appreciate you guys for being here to entertain those things, or be entertained if you are, or helped, or at least if you smile. By the way, Josh, what are some signs to spot on your courses? I'm considering doing What's Dev Jablava JavaScript, regardless of the price. Sounds convincing. What? Jablava JavaScript? What? Idea. Oh, Josh goes in the interview, aces it, gets the job because he's young, and then on the first day, my dad walks in. I'm pretty sure they just wouldn't let him in.
I wouldn't answer the interview questions right.
You sort of remind me of Napoleon. Hey, look. It's not. Look. Okay. Yes. Oh. What did I miss? YouTube title should be aimed towards clickbaiting. YouTube will call you out on it. YouTube will call you out if you have a super clickbait title and thumbnail, and then your video performs badly within like the first few minutes because the title and the thumbnail is not what the video is. YouTube will say, it looks like your video doesn't match the title. You need to try to not clickbait. Like, that's a place now. It says don't do it. Set up a straw poll. What? Nice hair? Hey, thanks, man.
Clickbait.
Clickbait is when you try to make the thumbnail as like attention grabbing as possible so people click and then they watch the video and they're like, what is this? You know?
Oh, it has nothing to do with
Yeah, but it made you click.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got that.
You guys look like henchmen. Oh, you should go get the well, no, I don't want to get demonetized. I was gonna say go put on the droid costume, but
No, but I don't want to do that one.
yeah, I don't want to do that one.
No.
Have you thought about podcasting, or is YouTube all you want to focus on right now? I don't know what I would podcast about, to be honest. I've thought about it. I don't know if I would bring guests on. I don't know if they'd want to come on. I don't know where I would do it, on what medium. It would probably be on this channel as a separate episode, but then released on Spotify platform or podcasting platforms as well. But I don't know what the topics would be, and also I need to get a better setup. Like this lighting is really yellow. This microphone's not very good. Is it worth learning jQuery? Yeah, definitely learn jQuery. It's no point in making a Create React app when you can just use jQuery real quick. I don't know. It depends on how pragmatic you want to be about it, which is what I try to be. What do you think about Tesla pickup? I think the non-cyberpunk version looks okay. Is your dad a front-end dev? Are you a front-end dev? He's a front-end mechanic and a back-end mechanic. He's also an underneath mechanic. Typically, the majority of mechanics are underneath mechanics.
No developing, though. I don't do film.
Would you say YouTube's still a good place to make a living? I don't really make a complete living off of YouTube. It's more about using YouTube to grow a brand and kind of flex your creativity, I guess. But in terms of money, it can do okay, but it's dangerous to just depend on YouTube all alone, which is super. I never just depend on YouTube alone. That's no. That's dangerous, you know. Something changes on YouTube, demonetized, whatever. Do you only freelance because you hate companies? I don't code for people anymore. I just code for me. Basically. When I did the little Myers-Briggs test and I looked at the little INTP, it was like, INT people do not work well in corporate environments. They work well alone or as consultants or as freelancers doing something where they can flex their creative muscle. And I was like, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. And like as you read, they're like they don't like the little corporate events. They don't like the small little niceties that don't matter to me. But some people like them, right? And so that put it in perspective. Like, okay, I'm just me, and this is how I work. Some people like these things. I might make a video about that. Just like take everything I say with a grain of salt. Sometimes I say things without fully forming my thoughts. I'm sure people see that too, and I see it too. I'm like, wait, you could have said that better after I watch it. It's kind of a rant. College taught me back-end languages, but I feel like I need to know front-end. Yeah, you need to know some front-end. Vivek says, I came here to say that I love you. Dude, Vivek, I love you too, man. Apparently corporate cringe was written in your stars. Yeah, I mean, it was just like by birth, it seems. Like, even if you can still have a laugh at it. You look like Justin Bieber. I don't think Justin Bieber has a fro. I think he has curly hair like this. Do you miss salmiak? Not really, no. That's not candy. I don't know why you eat it. I mean, I would have it sometimes, but like, I never really ate salmiak in Finland. I was like, this is delicious. I just ate it, and I was like, I don't have gum, so this will do. Yeah, okay, so if you guys don't understand, go take the little Myers-Briggs. Obviously, it's not like horoscopes. It's not like astrology, you know, where they're so vague that it has to apply to you no matter what. Like, it's like horoscopes and astrology are like fortune cookies. The Myers-Briggs is a little bit more, like, it made me feel uncomfortable reading it because I was like, this is too accurate. Strengths and weaknesses are pretty spot on. I'm sometimes insensitive to people's emotions, which can be bad. You know, because I'm like all about problem solving, not about what you feel about it. It's about fixing the thing, not your feelings, which is, you know, I don't know. I can link the test. If you go take it, you'll understand more about yourself maybe, but obviously take it with a grain of salt. It's not absolute. But as I started reading about it, I was like, yeah, okay, I should address these issues in a separate video. Like, obviously, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just very opinionated. I don't work well at corporate anyways.
That isn't it.
Yeah, it's not it at all. Audio's too quiet. Can you apply a compression effect on it? I have one on. I can turn it up a little bit. Hold. Hold. Hold, please. God. So cringe. A little loud. There you go. A little better. I was really surprised when I took the test, to be honest. I was like, this is stupid. This is like astrology. And then I read it and I was like, why is this so accurate? And then I read his to him. I read all the things to him. I was reading his strengths and weaknesses, and I was reading his like his little as a parent. It was like INT. What are you, J? I think, yeah. INTJs struggle with emotional connection to their children. And I was like, yep, that's spot on. They may struggle to support their children in times of emotional need. And I was like, yep. We're never really like huggy or anything. Nap time for pops. It's just a meme.
It's just a joke.
Is a meme. We call jokes memes now.
Meme?
You're not allowed to have sense of humor in 2019.
Oh,
A meme.
that really sucks.
M-E-M-E. You can don't ask me why it's spelled that way. Just
Mimi?
no, it's not a meme. It's a meme. Okay, boomer. Just is a joke.
Okay.
Big Five is less detailed, more generalized. Yeah. You should make a stream on Twitch, do coding streams. I don't think coding streams are particularly exciting to watch, and they alienate your audience. People ask why I don't do those here, or why, like I didn't used to when I did a lot more dev. It's because they alienate your audience. People come in when you're stuck coding stream, and they're like, what is he doing? He's not doing anything. Or they come in and they don't know the context of what you're coding, or they come in and they don't know the language of what you're coding, and they leave. Yeah, it just alienates people. Do you think if you hadn't done YouTube and kept working, you could get a job at Fang? No, because I don't work well at highly structured environments. I don't do good there. I don't mind working as a team, but it just doesn't work for me. Did you guys watch Joker? Have you seen the new one? I saw it. I don't think he's seen it. The last movie we went to together was John Wick 3, which was pretty cool, but it was long. The ending fight scene was like forever. Or they backseat code. Oh yeah, dude, people come to live streams and they're like, oh, you know, you could, hold on, let me put on my developer voice. You know that you could have done that in like a single variable? Like, do you understand what you're doing right now? If you don't code in binary in your sleep, you're not a real developer, okay? Why are you even using this language? This language is for noobs. Ugh, you're such a noob, okay? Like, I eat, sleep, assembly. I don't even, I just eat electrical boards for dinner. Because everything from assembly is what, like, people come into the chat when you're trying to code and just tell you how to do things. And you're like, look, man, that's cool. Josh, do you do a vid on what to look for in your first junior dev job? That's the thing about, I don't know, companies can lie to you. Companies will lie to you, no problem. Companies will say, hey, okay, after 90 days, we're going to look at giving you a raise, which sounds like a promise when you're in the interview, because they'll lowball you. They'll get you to accept the job. They'll give you some arbitrary requirements that make it impossible to meet them after 90 days. And so then you don't get your raise, So like, companies can lie to you. It's like when you're in an interview and the police can lie to you, They're allowed to do that. It's totally... Are you a lefty? I write left-handed. He's right-handed, I think. You're right-handed?
Yes.
Are you shy?
No.
You're not saying anything.
Mm. This is your thing. I'm visiting.
You're visiting?
Yeah. Dan just came in for a short time.
I wonder what video we should react to. Probably the flooper. Yeah, we'll do flooper, because I have that already. Wait, what? CS Joseph channel? No, what's that? What that is? Oh yeah, so like companies, yeah, they'll be like, okay, so we reviewed your performance for the past 90 days, and it looks like you didn't meet our requirements. And you're like, well, I never really knew what the requirements were to begin with, but I really needed a job, so I accepted it. But I still really want that raise. That was why I accepted it. Well, unfortunately, it just wasn't looking like you were meeting our requirement. But they don't tell you what the requirements are. It's like too subjective. Like being consistent, doing what you're told when you're asked. How do you measure, like, unquantifiable things that you can't measure? It's all based on someone's opinion in 90 days. And so they could just be like, no, sorry. Companies do that all the time. So like, I could tell you what to look for. Companies might offer it to you, but they don't have to. What are you going to do about it, What are you going to You going to sue them? No. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. Get another job. Are you guys into Japanese anime? I don't think Dad, do you know what anime is?
Isn't that those animated Japanese cartoon things?
I literally just said Japanese anime, and you repeated that back to me.
Well, yeah, but I said animated Japanese.
Oh, well, like that wasn't hard to figure out from anime?
No, I don't watch Japanese cartoons.
Joshua, you need an attitude adjustment. Oh man, dude, that's the best. Actually, someone left a comment earlier today. Someone left a comment on my video today, and they said, I don't like your punk attitude. And like when I was a new YouTuber, I used to read these kinds of comments and I would take them to heart and think that I actually had a punk attitude or whatever, because I don't like corporate, and people are like, but you should, and you should be thankful for the opportunity that they're even paying you, you punk, and I'm like, let me read it. It was actually pretty offensive if you become offended by it. All right, here we go. Josh, thanks for the content, but I don't like your punk attitude and mentality. You claim your dad did nothing wrong. He stole intellectual property from his employer. Actually, he never stole any intellectual property. He just broke a non-compete because he wasn't allowed to work for 2 years. And then, as a subscriber, I would appreciate if you focused on the info and applications of info rather than your personal feelings. Okay, man, if you want to read a book, go read a book. Like, I can tell you have a good soul, but try to see things in a more positive light. Remove your punk mentality. Like, okay, cool. Like people leave comments, like really mean comments, a lot. Because imagine having an opinion.
You can only have an opinion if someone tells you can have an opinion.
Yeah, basically, you can only have an opinion if it lines up with what they think.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting to see you guys do something. You can go watch the last video. But anyways, when you're a new YouTuber, or when you're new to having any social kind of media or social branding that's like bigger than your immediate circle, and people say negative things, it's easy to get wrapped up in that. Really easy. Bring your dad something to drink. He has one over
I
there.
have one.
Best program language to get a most job in backend. It depends on where you live, I think. Any good books? Oversubscribed was good. That was a good book. Oh, it's a YouTube channel about Myers-Briggs test. Oh, that's cool. Why is there a straw? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have Finnish ancestry? Looks like you do. I do not. I think I'm like Native American, like Cherokee Native American, and then German, I think.
You're German Indian.
Yeah, German Native American. Eventually you realize your mind punishes you harder than whoever bashed you. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you let it get to you, you can start thinking about that, and you start to think, because the way that they phrased it, like, it's set in stone already. You need to change your punk attitude, like, which automatically makes your brain think like, oh, I must have that because he said it like it was fact, not like I think that you have, you know. And so people read that and they interpret it and they're like, oh, well, it is me. It is. No, man, it's just like people's perspectives of stuff. We need more corporate cringe videos. Okay, it's coming. Which side of the family is Native American? That would be my mom. My grandpa was like 50% Native American. Josh, I saw a job posting in my area for the lamp stack. What do you think? Lamp stack is good, dude. I'm all about it. PHP, all about it. Are you sure these guys aren't trolling you with mean comments? Phantom Apprentice. Yeah, so the thing is, like, the comments are like really long and written out. Like, I'll show you. It was really long. Look at this. It's like a novel. It's like when you're having like an argument with your girlfriend and you're like, what's wrong? And they're like, nothing. And they hit you with, it's fine, but,
That's
and then
someone that don't like his job.
And then you get these like long scrolling novels of comments of people that just don't like you for whatever it is. They just, hey, can you please give me free content of what to do? Man, like, I like helping people, but like, it's okay, but, and then you get hit with that novel. I'm fine. Nothing's wrong, but. Does that ever happen with mom? You ever like, what's wrong? And she's like, nothing. And then like a second later, she hits you with an entire book of everything that's wrong.
4 years
Yeah. What's up with the wig? Go watch the last video. It might make more sense. I have longer ones, like ones that I have to scroll for like 30 minutes. Like to the character limit of YouTube. People are like, I don't think it's you guys. I don't think it's people who come to the stream. There's just people that come and go. People are good at being mean, man. I was gonna make a video on hater comments, but I always wonder about those people who have time to write long comments, man. Most of the comments are pretty funny, but occasionally, like at least a few times a day, there's one in here that's just like, oof, that was below the belt. I felt that, even though I'm not gonna remember you later. Like a lot of people were roasting my Upwork video. Like one dude's like, I make like $100 an hour from Upwork, okay? And I do great. And I'm like, you make $80 an hour from Upwork because they take 20%. Make a song out of the hater comments. Have you ever thought about doing Josh Fluke live and going on tour? What would I tour? Hey, nice to meet you. I don't know what I would do. I want to host a meetup. I think it'd be really cool to hang out with you guys in person. That'd be super fun. But I don't know what we would do. I wouldn't want everyone to come there just for me, and then I wouldn't have appropriate time to engage with everyone on an equal level, you know? I wouldn't want it to be overcrowded, and if there was a line of people, or like 30 people, and they all came for me and not for the other people, it'd be weird. That's what I'm thinking about all the time when I want to host a meetup. It's like, okay, how do I engage with everyone that came there to meet me, I guess? And they're going to have to mingle after when I'm not talking to them. Is that going to be awkward? Because my channel's software developers. I imagine it's going to be a little awkward. And the $100 an hour isn't $365. Yeah, it's probably for like 2 hours. Got offered a job as a junior system specialist, system developer. First thought on the title. It sounds fine. That sounds, title seems fine. Josh, you still reviewing portfolios? I haven't done it in a while. All right, I'm taking this off now. Here, you put this on.
No.
Just try it out, dude.
I'm ready to take my own off.
Yeah, but try it. It's warm. Keep your head warm.
My head's already warm. I don't fit with the outfit.
Nah, you don't. You're not rocking the red head, dude.
No.
Yeah,
That one's not. No.
You look.
No.
You look like you. Yeah, but not. I'm not gonna finish sentence.
Yeah.
You could have Office Space play in the background. I think that I would get flagged for demonetization if that happened for copyright. Do a meetup at a convention so people can do other stuff after they talk to you. I have to get invited to a convention like VidCon. I don't even know how you get invited to that. I looked it up. There's no details. You just get lucky. I've never been invited to any of the cons. His wig was like his real hair but silver. Yeah, pretty much. You don't, like, I think for the video, you won't even need, I told him that. I was like, you don't need the wig. Your hair's already gray. And he gave me the big old finger, which please don't do that on stream.
No, I was just telling you were number one. That's all.
You're telling me, yeah, won't give me a finger. Just tell me you're number one.
Mm-hmm.
You should make a video about what makes a great company. People that give you a job to do and then let you do your job. People that give you a job to do and then they trust but verify. So you do the work and you say, okay, here's the work, it's done. And then they say, this looks good, or please make changes here. And then you go back and you do the work. That's what makes a good company. Autonomy, trust, honesty, things that people don't want to give you. People that are power hungry that don't want to give you that because they're not good enough to do the job, but they're not important enough to do anything else. Would you guys ever do a mukbang ASMR stream? You don't know what that is, but it's. I promise you, it's not on the hub. I know a mukbang might sound like something that's on the hub, but that just means you eat food with people. You eat food on camera, and whisper into the mic and chew.
Really?
He doesn't understand that that's a thing.
Eating and chewing on the microphone.
No, you just chew the food in front of the mic. Yeah.
For why?
That's what it is. It's just you just eat food on stream and chew in the mic and people donate. I don't know. That's weird.
That's a little odd.
Does your dad like Swift? Do you like Swift? Do you know what Swift is?
It's a trucking company.
It's a trucking company for Walmart. Yep. No, he doesn't know what Swift is. Would you ever go back to being a developer? I don't think there's any way that I could be a developer. I would much rather do marketing content, managerial stuff. Like I need autonomy. I need a lot of autonomy. I want to be the CEO of the company, number one. I want to be building my company. So if I'm a developer for my company, sure. But yeah, I don't think I could do it. I can't code 8 hours a day. I can code for 2 hours. And then I have to go do something else. I can code another 2 hours, maybe. A one-off cooking video. You should do a cooking video. He's pretty good. Will The Guardian be sold worldwide? When is it coming to Europe? I think Europe has additional regulations when it comes to the defense capabilities you're allowed to have.
Yeah, we have a few.
Like in England.
Bugs have to work out.
Yeah, there's a few kinks. A few bugs that need to be worked out. Was your dad a mechanical engineer? He's all the engineers. Electrical, mechanical. I don't know. I wouldn't say like aerospace, but he wants to build a drone, so probably that. I can code 14 hours a day. Dude, you and everyone else in Stack Overflow comments, for sure. I'm just joking, by the way, but like, you know. Like, I code to build things. I don't code to code. I don't find fun in that for me. I'm more of a big picture kind of guy. When will you become a pilot? When I have, I think it's like 15 grand to drop on being a pilot. I need some eye contact. Dad, you gotta look. Get in there. Look here.
I am?
Yeah, get in there real, hold on.
No,
Real good.
No,
Look,
good.
hold on, wait. Let me get you in there.
Eye contact.
I'll just be narrating and...
No.
Dude, the dog got you pretty good.
I know.
Jeez. Alright.
Big foot.
Yeah, she has a big foot, I know. Can your dad do CAD? He would probably prefer to draw it out. He's a pen and paper kind of guy, but yeah, he can. You should build a drone.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, but they want you to do it.
Well, it takes funding, and my drones are jet powered, not propeller powered.
Oh my God, we're not getting jet engines.
They're
Good luck.
Little jet engines.
Okay, well those are like $800 minimum.
No, they're like $3,000.
Oh, okay, even cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the electric ones are like $600-700, and you only need 8 of those.
Why doesn't your dad start in agriculture with 1,000 acres? Let me just go buy a plot of land with 1,000 acres, real quick.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Would you ever write a book? I'd be down. Colorful acoustic foam. I need to get better ones. That was like the cheap stuff I got off Amazon. Do not recommend that brand. I don't know what it is. Hello, hope your day is well. Same to you. Get yourself a 3D printer, then start making stuff. That's the dream. I'd have to teach him how to do the 3D stuff, though. He needs a YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel. Feel free to go check him out over here.
Yes, I do.
We got to get him some Will It Fly content over there. That's his. The last stream you did was when you turned 57. That was the last video, was your birthday stream.
Yeah.
4 months
Been a
ago.
few months, yeah.
Hey, but 4K subs. That's good. Can you legally do that stuff in Utah? No. Nope, you gotta go next door to the neighbors if you want to do that. Found a remote job and I can code 4 hours, then I have to sleep for 30 minutes or 1 hour. Someone is calling you. Oh, your phone's still charging. We should answer it. Can I answer it?
No.
I can't answer it.
Whatever it is.
Affordable and effective. Okay, we'll note that down. Your dad must be good at woodworking. I mean, I think he's good at it. I just don't think you particularly care about it.
I like woodworking.
Yeah, but I think if you were given options, that wouldn't be your go-to.
I don't mind it at all. I like making,
Yeah, but if you had
cabinets
RC stuff and woodworking, you'd probably go RC.
yeah, I'd probably split the difference. I like them both if you have the equipment. I did that at home.
Your dad should make the robots, and you program the AI. I don't know how to do that. We could figure it out, maybe. Make some silly robots that do stuff. I'm telling you, bro, the content of your dad's channel is great. You just need more videos. The thing is, I make the videos. I film them, he does it, I edit them, I make the thumbnail, I upload them, I set them up with the live stream every time. Like, I do all that. I'm teaching him, but it just goes slow, you know?
I was learning to edit them.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to put them out there quite yet.
Daniel, what's up, dude? What are you up to for the end of the year? I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if I have end of the year plans. I'm just try to not be homeless. That's my daily plan, is make enough money to not be homeless. Well, that's the financial goal part, right? But like, obviously get better at making content. Figure out how to get more than 30,000 views a video. Like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not articulating myself well enough? I don't know. Dad, why not make items to sell on Etsy? Yeah, he could. He could make stuff and sell it, but I don't think he'd want to do it. He'd want to make it and keep it.
Making so what?
Move to San Francisco. Oh, I don't want to live in California, especially not San Francisco. I'm good. Too crowded for me. Too crowded. Housing prices too expensive. I don't want a salary job, so no real. Is your dad no fluid mechanics? Yeah. I think so. You should. Could your dad repair broken electrical products and sell them? I think, but I don't. Would that be interesting? We should go to like a Saver store and find some silly stuff that's broke that needs to be fixed, and then just film you fixing them, like how you got like a
They don't
1,000.
usually sell some broken stuff though.
Okay,
That's
where?
a good thing, but
So like if something that's like just needs fixing or something, right?
Yeah.
Just needs this. Like
Yeah,
we go on
they do that.
KSL and buy
You can do
something.
that at Savers too.
Buy something that just needs one thing for it to
Yeah.
work.
They sell a lot of stuff like bikes and things that are missing this or need
Yeah,
that.
we could make videos like that where you go to the store.
Chair that wobbles. or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, they do all kinds of. That's pretty silly. Pretty simple.
Your shirt will help you fit right in San Francisco. San Francisco has an app where people can geotag location. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Sean, what's up, bro? What do you use to edit your videos? I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and in the last video, I used After Effects, which has been a while. Like the shot where I'm like going over the concrete wall and you hear the bullet hit the concrete. I was gonna make a little bullet impact, but it was taking me too long, and I already spent so much time editing it. Can you fix me, Mechanical Daddy?
Oh, pass.
I'll pass. That's funny. Just buy stuff off eBay. Everything is broken there. That's true.
Everything's broke on eBay.
Buy a Cybertruck and become a travel vlogger. Yeah. No. I'm good. Can he rebuild transmissions? Yeah, he can, but we don't have the stuff anymore. Like the tools, don't have the tools. Build a rocket and make it go to the stratosphere. I'm pretty sure like someone would call the authorities.
Yeah, somebody might track you down.
You should let your dad do behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, like while I make videos, he films my behind the scenes stuff. Maybe we could do that for the next video.
Behind the scenes.
I don't know if you guys would want to see behind the scenes stuff. Sometimes I borderline on like wanting to make this channel like Louis Rossman's channel. That dude literally posts anything and gets views. It's like he posts the 30-second clip from his GoPro. He's like, GoPro test, 30,000 views, 45 seconds on his channel, you know, like is nuts. That dude posts anything he wants, bazillion views. I don't know how he does it. That's kind of like goals. That's life goals, YouTube goals. You gotta make a movie. I should. Is your dad proud of you? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. You have a degree, Josh. This is what you do? You wear a wig for a living? What are your thoughts about being human? I didn't really have a choice, so I guess it is what it is. I prefer to be a helicopter in my off time, though. Danish, what's up, man? What does your dad enjoy thinking about? Yeah, what are you thinking about? What's going on? What's going on in your noggin up here? What's happening?
It's a mile a minute up in
A mile a minute?
A mile a minute.
Yeah, but give us 1 mile.
You know, it's just,
What are you thinking about?
well, you know, I am unfortunately obsessed with this drone action.
See, this is why you don't ask, because he's going to start talking about drones.
There's always something building in there, or something moving, or you know, an idea here, or idea there.
Can you show us your VFX art? I didn't make the assets. Most of the time, that's like someone else's job. You can make the assets, but it's all about practicality. You can find some pre-made VFX assets and repurpose them, which is what I normally do, because I don't want to make them from scratch. I'm learning to do board repair because of him. Yeah. Did you enjoy your pops getting to... What? Oh, roleplay. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe he enjoyed that too much. Collab with Andy. Andy does dev stuff, and I don't really do dev stuff anymore. Sometimes. I'm more about job stuff. Gotta get back to school. Have fun. You too. Enjoy traveling. All the vids with the random in the kitchen making pre-workout, post-workout, and then going to the gym. Yeah, I don't know if people actually watch those, Michael. I think you were the only one. Do you think Tech Lead would collab with you? He already said no. He's not going to collab with me or anyone else because he said collabs don't do well for him. Do more. Hey, look, there's me at the gym and at the store and at the DMV. What did I miss? Okay. Just it's fine, yeah. Okay. What's wrong with dev stuff? I'm not excited about it, really. There's nothing wrong with dev stuff. I just don't particularly get excited about talking. I like talking job stuff more and life stuff more than here's the exact framework and the exact piece of code you need. That's not exciting for me. There's already a lot of people that do that. So there's no point. Like, I could do it for views, but it's not me, man. Like, that's why I make videos about whatever, you know. I try to keep it kind of related, but I don't know. Make a video on the life of an HR worker. I don't know. Get a green screen so you can sit in a cubicle. That's a genius idea. Why haven't I done that yet?
What? Green screen what?
So we can make the background look like we're in a cubicle at work. That'd be good. Do you mentor? I used to teach code, but I don't do it anymore. Forest Night just sponsored though. Thank you. I think, did it lapse? Are you back? Dude, thanks. I was hoping for a collab between my two faves. Technically just said he wouldn't do it because he's not. He said he did a collab with Graham Stephen, the finance guy, real estate guy, and the video didn't do as well as either of them wanted, so he just doesn't do it anymore. How do you learn marketing and sales? By trying to do both. You're not really going to read a book that... Basically, both of those are human psychology. If you boil it down, it's all human psychology. What font do people like to read the most? What colors grab their attention for this particular product? Sales. How do you write good copy that makes them feel like they want your product by reading it, or limited supply, like marketing tactics like that? It's all psychology. Playing with human psychology to get people to buy. Would you be willing to do one-on-one programming advice for half an hour for $100? I don't really. No, probably not. I'm not super like programming advice. Like, I can give you programming advice, but I don't want to teach coding. I'd rather do it for free. You can just message me, and I just do it for free. Let me see. Are you a good brother? I don't have any brothers or sisters. Oh, you mean like I have a sister? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm pretty decent. I'm watching this at work too. What up? Terry, yeah, that could be. Is it hard getting excited about code unless you have a pet project or you really want to test a piece of tech? Yeah, so for me, I don't really get excited about code. I get excited about the project that I'm building, and if code is a part of it, then I'm a little bit excited just because that's what I have to do to get the product done, you know? Wait, what about the push-ups? Oh, that's right. All right, Forrest, hold on. Let me hit you with the... You want to do 3 push-ups?
No.
You're good on the... Okay, hold on. Is there a dog behind me? No, we're good. We're clear. Let's look. You got dogs. All right, hit 3. 1, 2. There you go. Do you live in the same house together? No, we don't get along that well. We like each other, but we don't want to live together. We're not like there's a lot of cultures that do that, but we're not that. Like, that's cool. Like, that's cool. We can hang out, and do stuff. But we don't want to. I lived with him for like 20-something years. He lived with me for 20-something years. We're good. I don't mind. You go live in your own space. Good form. Hey, thanks. Gotta stay fit. Just joined. Is your dad doing better now? Yeah, he's good. He should be good. Thank you, Forrest, for the continual sponsor. Looking forward to more content in 4 months. Whatever it is that you got behind the scenes there. Okay, so I think we're gonna go film our video. We're gonna go do Zoomer Boomer videos now. Yeah, we're gonna do Zoomer Boomer video, and I'll post that probably tomorrow. So thank you for being here, guys. Let me get you a Kiana real quick. Thanks for just memeing with us a little bit. Appreciate you, all the donations, all the sponsors today. Thank you so much. Obviously, you support the channel, so we wouldn't be able to do this. Do you watch MMA? I don't watch a whole lot of anything. I watch Kit Boga and Netflix sometimes. Corporate cringe is happening. Where'd your dad grow up? Pennsylvania. Do you enjoy editing? Dude, I love editing. I love film stuff. There's just no... Yeah. Film stuff is the best. So you didn't die in the last video. Yeah. I tried living alone. That was very scary. No, I'm good by myself. He's good by himself. We join, we collab, we get our ideas out, talk about them, and then we go back and do our things because we can't. Like, we need space. Okay, we're gonna make some more corporate cringe. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all you guys. We'll see you later. Would you like any?
No, glad you guys joined us. Appreciate it.
Sweet. Okay, thanks guys. See you later.